Hi, everybody. So today I was going to talk to you about another way when when your partner overcalls, to decide how high to bid and how to raise partner. So the idea is, just like in a takeout double, if you remember, we talked about the possibility of Q bidding the opponent's suit. Well, why not do it when your partner overcalls as well? So the idea is this: you would never have any reason to bid the opponent's suit. They've opened the suit or overcalled the suit. No matter what's happened, there's no reason that you would ever want to play in the opponent's suit. They've got links, so why would we ever want to do that? So the idea is we will use a Q bid, bidding the opponent's suit, bidding the suit the opponent's bid, to tell partner that we have a good raise for them. So for instance, and it can be after your partner's overcalled, which is when it's extremely useful, or when your partner's open and it's still useful then. Excuse me. So let's suppose that your opponent opened a heart and your partner overcalled a spade. We know the spade overcall is 10 or more points, or around 10 points, and 5 spades, at least 5 spades. So 1 heart, 1 spade, and your right-hand opponent passes. Well, I know that the opening bidder has 5 hearts, so there's no reason for me to ever bid hearts to tell partner I have hearts. That just wouldn't make any sense at all. So the idea is 1 heart, 1 spade, pass. I can use 2 spades to show 6 or 9 points and 3 or more spades. And I can use a bid of 2 hearts, a Q bid of the opponent's suit, to let partner know that I have 10 or more points and a fit for their suit. Now the advantage to this is huge when partner's overcalled, because partner could have overcalled on as few as 8 or 9. Even though we say around 10, we know there's some really tiny hands that partner might overcall on with a good suit. And gosh, don't you hate it? Now, if you're not playing Q bids, it goes 1 heart, 1 spade, pass, and next thing you know, your partner bids 3 spades, and you're thinking, I'm never going to overcall on bad hands again, right? Or weak hands. So what happens when partner can use 2 hearts, or Q bid of the opponent's suit, to show 10 or more points, a limit raise or better, in support of my overcall. If I have a bad hand, a hand that doesn't want to be in game, opposite 10 or more points, I only have to bid 2. I can bid 2 spades. So there's a lot more to it than that. There's other things that you can do. Some of them we've talked about before. Some of them will be new to you. But this is the idea. And it can be after partner's opened as well. It could be, suppose partner had opened a club and the opponent's overcalled a spade, and you had 10 or more points and 5 or more clubs. You could bid 2 spades. You could Q bid the suit the opponent bid to show a limit raise or better in support of partner's suit. So that's the idea. Kind of mull that over. Tomorrow we're going to talk about all the different things that can happen, and then the day after as well. We're going to look at it from the standpoint of your overcaller and advancer, and we're also going to look at it from the standpoint of opener and responder. And there's some extra special things that happen when you start playing Q bidding that are kind of nifty as well. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.